We just heard Girlfriend, the first single off Avril Lavigne's third album, The Best Damn Thing. Let me tell you, it is the best damn thing. Congratulations on the release of the album. You look like you're having so much fun. Are you having the time of your life?
I am. I'm so excited because this record is just fun all the way through it. It's super upbeat and just, it's going to be so much fun to play live. And I'm really excited.
Yeah, now there's a lot of new elements that you've mixed into this that we've never heard from Avril Lavigne before. There's a little hip-hop, a little punk.
Like little kind of rappy, talky stuff and some beats and yeah. I've definitely grown and evolved and done some new stuff and at the same time still like kept my sound, which is, I think, important.
Yeah, you definitely have. Now, were you a little nervous at first when you got into the studio and you were going to try all these new elements, or did you just kind of
I didn't actually think about it, and that's kind of what's good, is that it was like natural, everything I did. So the only thing I thought about before going in the studio was just making this record really fun. Yeah. So I had a good time in the studio. We hung out and partied a lot, and it was a really relaxed environment. No one was involved, like the label. I didn't have to have an A&R guy on this record. I just did it on my own. So that way it was like everything was just really low-key. I didn't think about trying new things. It just kind of just happened. And
just organically happened.
It's good to be in a comfortable atmosphere, and the atmosphere is also really fun, so that comes across on the record, the energy that we're,
It certainly does. And it doesn't just speak, especially Girlfriend, it doesn't just speak to your teenage audience, your 20-somethings, your tweens. I mean, it runs the gamut. Everybody is just, it's an infectious song. It makes you want to get up and dance. And speaking of that song, you recorded the chorus of that song in 8 different languages.
Yeah.
I think it was Hindu, Mandarin, Japanese, German, French, Italian.
Spanish. Yeah. I didn't do Hindi, but I did all the other ones. Yeah, basically because I'm really lucky. I have such a huge fan base worldwide, and I have so many different fans that speak all these different languages, so we, did it for the fans, and it was a crazy experience. It was actually, it was pretty difficult. It surprised me, because I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it, and like, it took me like 2 hours for each language. It was crazy.
Wait, only 2 hours? It would have taken me weeks to learn each language.
Yeah, I guess.
That's a difficult
I mean,
task.
it was definitely easy to say it, but it was like when I had to sing it.
Do you remember any of them off the top of your head?
Not really.
It's all gone now.
I mean, it's probably not perfect, but...
No, it sounded great. I actually went on iTunes so I could hear the clips of the chorus, and they sounded awesome. Going back to something you said earlier real quick, I wanted to touch on. You had complete control over this third album you were telling me about. How do you go up to Clive Davis and say, I don't want anybody talking to me, I've got my own vision, bye-bye, and he says okay? I've
been really lucky since my first record with L.A. Reid. He gave me creative freedom, and I was able to write my songs and take my time. And just basically on this one, I just had said to my manager, I'm not going to play anything for anybody until it's completely done. And I just, picked my, I dealt with everything. And I'm older now, and now it's my third record, so I can do that kind of stuff. And when I know what I'm going to do, I don't really need anyone there. It would have been just a pain in the ass just to have someone there.
I bet a lot of people feel that way. Tell me about I Can Do Better.
I Can Do Better is the second track on the record, and it's one of my favorite ones. And I like it because it also is a bit of a new sound for me. But the song's really empowering and catchy, and it's aggressive and fast. And yeah, the message in it is cool because it's like, it talks about moving on and you can do better and not settling. And that's how I am.
All right, well, why don't we listen to it right now, shall we? From the album, The Best Damn Thing, here is I Can Do Better.